And here we are, folks, another edition of the Michigan Football Film Study focused on the offense with Al Borges. And we are talking about the Wolverines taking on the number one team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. And the Wolverines, they went down. And the offense, they showed some signs of life in the second half. Unfortunately, those signs of life were a bit sporadic. But if they can take those signs that they showed in the third quarter, mostly in the third quarter, Al, and they can build on them. They can take them and they can really ride them and do some positive things the rest of the way. I'm trying to do the glass half full thing. It's hard to do this late in the season. But if they can take those things and build on them, they can really do some positive things the rest of the way. That's what we try to do here on the film study. But we also point out the warts, point out the things they do poorly, because that's what the film study is all about, right, Mr. Borges? Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Sam. Like I say, it's a lot more fun doing these when you win the game. But there were signs of life in this football game. I think as I look back on it and make an assessment, an overall assessment, I think with Michigan, it's really important, more for them than maybe in the past, is to start faster. I think that's a big part of it. Now, that's not the end all, just to be clear, because I've seen and have had teams that started fast but didn't finish strong, and it didn't matter. But in their case, just so they can build some confidence early, when you're playing at home, get the crowd into the game. That's just such an advantage if you can get your opponent in the back pedal right off the get. As it's worked out the last couple of weeks, their best ball has been in the second half, which is not bad either. But you just like to get a better start in the first half, so that you can get your quarterback confident, you can get your group confident. Everybody's feeling their oats and things are working and you're in sync. And that's infectious. And I think that's hurt them some, because the start was not very good this last game. And I don't think it was very good last week. And they've only had a couple of games where it was. So, I'm more of the mind now where, hey, empty the drawer early. I always kind of believe that. But I think it's more so now where, let them, those first 15 plays, cut it loose, Sam, cut it loose. Let them see, you can save a little for the second half. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't try they're not the kind of team like they've been in the past that can go out and mow the other team over early. You know what I mean? Where, they're trying to run the football into a fresh, fired up defense. That's just not always easy to do. But there were some signs of being able to run the ball. And, it was cool in this game, Sam, they hit some shots, with the flea flicker, with that little rattle play they ran where they hit it to Colston Loveland, with that little shake route, that corner sail. They hit so they did get some early shots. But, again, I just think it's more and more important that they start fast.
Yeah, my novice eye, Al, they were trying to do some things running laterally on a really fast flow athletic team. And they had some run throughs that with the linebackers.
That was an issue. No doubt.
That was an issue. That didn't work. I thought when they got more downhill with their run game, that proved effective. And then when they proved to Oregon that they would throw down the field, that seemed to and on early downs.
Early downs, exactly. Yep.
That seemed
to matter.
That mattered.
Yeah, that mattered.
Yeah. So, these are things that if they do them in these last few games, that hopefully will allow them to have some more success in these last few games, Al. So,
that's I think it's Sam, and I think that they cut their teeth with a tackle-to-tackle running game, right? And I think that's got to be their power zone. Now you got to have some perimeter runs. You can't run every ball out there, but I don't think that should be a starting point.
Yeah,
I think that's more of a once you've established your inside game, the fly sweeps and those types of the crack sweeps and all that I think are in there, but they are a tight end to tight end running game, and that's when they're at their best.
Yeah. All right. Let's jump right into it, Al, and jump into it with a show play for the people to start breaking it down and seeing what we're talking about. Slow starts, and I think it's kind of a thing for the coordinator and the quarterback to both get comfortable. The coordinator
Yes.
kind of getting comfortable with calling some of those early down passes, the quarterback getting comfortable with hanging in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So both of them
Mm-hmm.
got to get in the comfort zone kind of early in games, so to speak, in that regard. So let's
Yes.
go ahead and kind of get to it.
Again,
Mhm.
this isn't a illustration, so we'll explain. They got Colston in motion, and what they run, I call a chase combination, where somebody is shallowing and then someone's coming right in behind the shallow. It's a great route, zone or man, best against man to man. Okay. In this instance, they're in cover one and they got a rat player. The rat player is that guy that looks for those short, shallow crosses and those option routes. Well, here's one, as good as Colston is, he's a hell of a player, but you can't throw him the ball every time because they know that. You know what I mean? They know that's where you're looking. Well, in this case, uh, Tyler Morris runs a shallow cross and he should be the first look. He has a first down. If he just pitches and catches to Tyler, he's going to run easily past the line to gain. Okay. And what happens, a rat player steals Davis's eyes and jumps in front of the second throw to Colston. He did not play Tyler. You can see from that picture right there that Tyler's man is chasing him. He's well behind him. It's going to be, if the ball's thrown accurately, it's going to be a good gain. It's going to be a run after catch and run play that's going to easily get the first down. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is use Colston, don't abuse Colston. He's going to get plenty of catches because he's game planned in anyway, right? So, but when they don't defend one of your guys, give him the ball, progress the read. 1, 2, outlet, 1, 2, outlet. Make sure that you're not turning down open receivers to force the ball to Colston Loveland. And this is an example of that.
So what does this tell you? It tells you that he predetermined he was going to go to Colston Loveland.
Yeah, I think he just locked in. And what happened as soon as you flash that helmet that way and they're playing with a rat player, what's going to happen, Sam? He's going to steal your eyes and jump under the throw. He was just a free defender on the play. Everybody else was playing man to man, but they were allowing Morris to run in single coverage on a shallow cross. And I think the corner's trying to cover him with the width of the field, and that's just not easy to do. Mm-hmm. Or actually, it's a safety, I believe. But either way, doesn't matter. He's not covered. So live and learn. Just know that he is a go-to guy. We never want to lose sight of that. But there will be times, but because he's such a high-profile receiver, they'll leave other people open.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those lessons. One of those lessons, Coach Borges, as we always like to point out in the film study.
See, now there's an example. Now you get that first down, Sam. Get that first down. That's what I used to always tell the offenses. Get the first down, instantly get the defense in a back pedal, and it really bodes well for your start, how you start the game. But this didn't work out. This is a punt, so now you've given Oregon the ball when you really should. Change still should be moving.
Yeah, no doubt. Folks, if you like these film studies, be sure to download the Autograph app. It is free, available on Android and iOS. All you have to do is scan this QR code that is up on the screen right now. And again, it is free. And the great thing about the Autograph app is when you watch these film studies that are available for free on the Autograph app, or you listen to your favorite Michigan podcast or read your favorite Michigan blogs, you accrue points, and then later you can redeem these points for rewards like tickets or access to exclusive events. That is the Autograph concept that rewards your loyalty. It rewards you for doing what you already do as fans. That is the Autograph concept, what Tom Brady and his crew came up with. So again, it's your thing. It's what Tom Brady and his crew came up with, rewarding your loyalty as fans. It's the Autograph way. So again, download the Autograph app, scan that QR code, or go to the website link.ag.fan /Sam Webb. That is link.ag.fan/Sam Webb, and start enjoying the Autograph app today.